Hey, what's up guys, TrendForce here, and in this video we'll be taking a look at 5 of the evilest people ever caught on camera and in the courtroom. They even make fun of or laugh at the families of the people they murdered, but you guys have to watch until the end because there's this one murderer who messes with the wrong dad, and the dad goes ballistic in the courtroom. At number 5, we have one of the most disrespectful murderers on this list as a man who went to school with guns and was shooting them at staff and classmates, but when he went to court he was laughing, and this just makes me so angry, but thankfully he got what he deserved as the judge tells the court something shocking. This is the most shocking and disrespectful thing. He has a shirt that says killer on it. What the heck? He even sticks his middle finger up. I hope this guy serves life in jail, but keep watching.
As Judge David Fury sentenced T.J. Lane to life in prison with no possibility of parole for a school shooting that left 3 students dead, Lane smirked. Earlier, the 18-year-old removed his shirt to reveal a T-shirt with the word gestured obscenely at victims' relatives. It surprised the court. Lane's attorney says he'll appeal.
TJ does have his appellate rights. He opted to exercise those today, if only to scrutinize and look over everything that was done in this case.
The prosecutor said he was disgusted by the outburst. He also revealed something new.
We did find out that TJ had sent a text to his sister Sadie talking about a school shooting.
Quick announcement, we're giving away a brand new iPhone 14 every single month. All you have to do to enter is like the video, watch the video until the end, comment your favorite moment, and subscribe with notifications turned on. Good luck. At number 4, we have this murderer laughing in court while the mom was talking about how she lost her child, and this is just really sickening that someone would laugh at a moment like this, and just shows how crazy this murder really is. But you guys have to see how the judge and the mom respond to the inappropriate laughing. So the judge had enough and just straight up did not even want to continue the case and sent him straight to the trial, which is one step closer to jail, but keep watching.
Killer's caught on camera smiling during his sentencing. A judge fed up with that casual attitude stopped the proceedings in a surprising move. 7 Action News reporter Shelley Childers live in the newsroom right now with what happened next. Shelley?
Well, Stephen, it's a case of a murdered Ann Arbor teen, and it was quite a shakeup in court today. The judge asked the prosecutor to throw out the sentence agreement and take this case to trial. There was a long recess as everything was put on pause because of this 17-year-old's behavior.
He has absolutely no remorse, and he's going to smile and laugh right in the judge's face, even laughing as the mom's crying, which is super disrespectful. This will not end well for him, but keep watching because it gets way worse.
Donta Wright sat in court smiling and nearly laughing as a mother shed tears for her son shot and killed by Wright.
I've lost.
At number 3, we have a weird case where a 16-year-old goes to court for murdering someone, but the problem is that they may send him to actual jail instead of juvie because of how serious this was. The thing is, though, that he was laughing on his way to the court and showed absolutely no remorse for his actions. But then again, the judge does not let him off easy, so just watch what happens.
Causing a firestorm of controversy, a 16-year-old charged with murder, smiling, even laughing on his way to court to face those serious charges. Simeon Adams is accused of killing Nathan Trapezzano during what police call a 2-week crime spree. Derek Thomas has been following this story. He joins us live now with more on today's court appearance. Derek.
Adams' case is an adult court with adult penalties. If he is convicted on all his cases, he could receive over 100 years in prison. 16-year-old Simeon Adams is familiar with going to court, but not adult court, and not in chains, and not for murder. The smile on his face might indicate the teen doesn't understand the pain he's accused of causing.
That's right, 100 years in prison, and with that reaction, I feel like he should be getting even more and does not understand the severity of what he's done, but keep watching.
Four-year-old Nathan Trapezzano was gunned down during an early morning walk in the 3500 block of West 16th Street. This is the surveillance video taken just prior to the victim's murder. Adams, who goes by the nickname of Red, is charged with the murder, but his friends who attended the hearing dispute that.
Free little Red, he innocent, he ain't do none of that.
How do you know?
How do I know? Get these cameras out of my face.
Prosecutors believe Adams was on a crime spree. On March 30th, he allegedly got into an altercation with a man at the Steak and Lemonade shop at 29th and Martin Luther King. He is charged with attempted murder and aggravated battery in that case. The calendar says he's a teen. The court says otherwise.
From a prosecutor's perspective, he is a murder defendant. He's not a child. He committed a serious offense, has to be held accountable for the offense, and under the law at 16.
And number 2, we have this really sad moment where a murderer was on trial and the victim's blind sister was speaking. And as she was speaking, you can see the murderer just smiling and laughing, and it just boils my blood that he did this. But she says something so powerful to the judge that you have to see how she got her revenge on him.
Killer may spend the rest of his life in prison. Tyrell Webster was convicted of killing a man in East Price Hill, and as the victim's family asked for justice today, Webster was laughing at them. Andrew Setters has the story you will see only on WLWT tonight.
And he was taken from us on my brother's birthday, which hurts very, very much.
As the victim's family shared their pain, Tyrell Webster smirked. Routine questions before sentencing got responses like this.
Do that matter?
Yes, it does.
Last spring, Grover Cleveland Watson Jr. was gunned down during an argument. Today, Watson's sister, who is legally blind, stood before Judge Jody Lubers and asked exactly where her brother's killer was standing so she could look at him as she spoke. Her initial offer of forgiveness?
Okay, so she's going to start talking to this guy directly, and listen to what she says when the judge tells the woman the murderer is laughing and smiling. It's crazy.
The first thing I did after I could close my mouth was just to ask God to forgive you, because you didn't know what you were doing.
Turned cold.
Just so you know, he's laughing right now. I really don't care about it, because you know what, you laughing now, but the moment they get you behind those prison walls for the rest of your life, you will be somebody's girlfriend, and that smile will no longer be on your face. It will be tears.
The judge sentenced Webster to 18 years to life behind bars. From the Hamilton County Courthouse, Andrew Setters, WL.
And number 1, we have this killer who laughs in the face of the father of the person he killed. This is another psychopath who shows no remorse in what he's done, and he just laughs at the father, but the father goes nuts and jumps over a table to tackle him. The murderer got so lucky security guards were right there, but you guys have to see how it all ends.
Courtroom as the father of a murder victim was addressing his daughter's convicted killer. Then this happened. He launched himself over a table, attacking the man. Deputies eventually got in the middle there and separated the two, leading the victim's father out of the courtroom. Ultimately, the judge agreed with the jury's recommendation and imposed the death penalty. The convicted murderer was found.
They all ended up serving sentences for their behavior, and this is rightfully so.
Attacking the man. Deputies eventually got in the middle there and separated the two, leading the victim's father out of the courtroom. Ultimately, the judge agreed with the jury's recommendation and imposed the death penalty. The convicted murderer was found.
But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe before the video ends. Then click on one of the videos on the screen now. Bye, guys.